Dr. Anderson, is Highland Park an aberration? Is it unusual?
Well, Highland Park looks very similar to many schools nationally. And I have to believe that many of the struggles that we have and opportunities are similar as well in schools across the nation.
What does equity look like today in this school?
In this school? Well,
Or
equity.
maybe for any student anywhere, because I think it sounds like Highland Park could be anywhere.
You know, I would say we are after every single child being successful and having a multitude of options for their future. And so anything we can do to bridge gaps, to provide skills, to provide emotional support, we are talking about the success of every young person.
Dr. New, have you seen in the 8 years that you were serving as principal, have you seen that shift? Have you seen progress? Would you say, yes, in fact, there is equity for students here?
I think that there is a shift. I think that we recognized early on that we had to build that bridge from where we are to that place that Dr. Alfie described as the pie in the sky. But I think the bridge is actually us as adults being willing to listen to our young people, to allow them to know that to the individual, they have a voice. And I would even say to the adults here, sometimes people wonder, what can I do to help our young people? You can find one young person to build a relationship with and be the listener, not the preacher.
Dr. Anderson, what do you great advice. What are the obstacles you face now? I mean, you have a reputation as a person who gets stuff done. So I know you have a working to-do list of things you're plowing through. What are the obstacles you need help with now?
Well, you know, getting the stuff done really takes a collective team to make that happen. And so kind of circling back to that equity gap, I really see that as access and opportunity. How do we create access for every student and every family to really access the same opportunities that you have and I have? This other piece of gender equity and empowering women, I think, is a large discussion we need to continue to have. To know that you deserve to be in the room and you deserve to be heard, whether you are a woman or a man, young or old, no matter what your race is.
What's the district doing to address the issues, not just at high school, but at elementary and middle school level?
From an organizational standpoint in a community, I think it is the responsibility of organizations in the community to be a part of the family of schools. I think we've traditionally put so much of the burden on the school districts and the teachers as if they're not already stretched thin, where some of our professionals and paraprofessionals can be mentors.
Mr. Ackerman, I'm curious, what inspired you to say yes when they asked you to be part of this program? Or how did those conversations go and why agree?
To really just take the opportunity to see what I could do again as an adult, many, many years removed from high school, not being in the social media world. So I wanted to know, again, any insight that I could use to help myself to reach kids and to reach students and to be honest, reach my own children.
What can the community do for people who are sitting here watching this program and saying, yeah, I really do want to have my voice in some capacity reflected in what is happening with young people today? What would you advise them to do?
Get involved. Get involved. There's so many ways in this district. Look at our website, call someone, mentor a student, but you have to get involved and be urged to do so.
Be willing to have those courageous conversations. A lot of us call ourselves leaders, but if we look behind us, we'd have to question that title. But when we can be the person who does not disengage from the conversation, even though it might become uncomfortable, just be willing to talk about issues. That's the only way that we'll solve them. We'd like to thank you for taking part in this important, courageous conversation. And we, first of all, would like to thank all of the staff, the students, the participants, the Highland Park community who made this project possible. It takes a brave person to take a stand when others may not see a cause as important. But we believe that children come first. In our district, that is our motto. And so we're willing to do whatever we need to do to make sure every student has a voice. And we'd also like to invite our community members to be a part of these conversations in every way possible. But most importantly, find a young person that you can engage with. Be a listener, be a role model, be a positive friend that can help them know that there is life beyond high school.